Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Halsa. Over here is Gregory, and we have Angelina behind the camera. So today we'll be talking about FOMO and what is it. Basically, we're going to talk about what FOMO is, definitions, the dangers, how you prevent it, and definitely signs of FOMO, like how do you recognize it, and game time. Like I mentioned before, we have a Kahoot quiz at the end. There's a prize. Make sure you win. Alright, so what is FOMO? So FOMO is basically a short term for fear of missing out, and it is actually can trigger anxiety and also compulsive behaviors like checking social media very often, keep on asking updates to your friends like, oh hey, what are you doing? And then 10 minutes later you're asking again like, hey, what are you doing? And also sometimes you get to feel the fear of exclusion because you're missing out on things that other people are doing, so you feel that fear in you. And okay, before that, that's by Natalie Christie, a PhD doctor.
Oh, so now according to Statista, basically for FOMO, it apprehends about 147 minutes per day within 2 hours, 27 minutes as a result of being converted.
Yeah, so basically, this is according to their research that in 2022, people spend their time on the internet as much as 147 minutes every day. This is only every day, like on average. But there are definitely people who've gone definitely. I think there are people who've gone 200 hours per day, which is
Minutes.
crazy.
Not minutes.
200 minutes. I'm sorry. 200 minutes per day, and that definitely can cause FOMO.
So there are 4 stages of the dangers of FOMO. First is that they don't understand any joke that relates with the rhyme or the funny part of what it is trying to tell them. Second of all, it's not being picked for a team. This will then lead to more of a depression rate where they will feel lonelier than ever. Third is not being invited to an event. This will also lead to the same part as they will also feel discouraged as a result to finally missing out on a good deal where it will lock them in the mindset that they will not gain more of an opportunity but much more of a rejection and a disadvantage.
So, social media, there's a lot of information. Like, basically, what it says that the dangers of FOMO is that you feel bad because you're missing out on so many informations that, eventually you don't get invited to a party and you're like, hey, why am I not invited? Hey, that is already a fear of missing out itself. And some other symptoms that there is basically by technological forecasting and social change. First, obsessively checking social media, like I've said before, experiencing negative feelings when comparing to your life and others. So when you see other people, like what are they doing? You keep on comparing themselves to you. Like, hey, they are buying this thing, they are buying that thing. Why am I not buying? So it's also a fear of missing out. Also, you feel mentally exhausted because you keep on comparing, so like your mind keeps on going like, hey, I keep on doing, I need this, I need that, I need this, and I need that, but it's all happening in your mind and you don't do it because you keep on comparing. Also by Erin Fogel, overscheduling. You feel that you have to be everywhere so that you don't miss out. You have to be everywhere at every time, following this class, this seminar, that seminar, every hangout. Also, you are withdrawing from others. What it means is that you're kind of like, because you want to be everywhere and at the same time, you don't really have that deep connection with others. So it seems that you will have like a distance with every single person that you meet. Also, you will definitely feel physically tired, sad, anxious, depressed, and you have difficulty on concentrating and having trouble sleeping. So how do we prevent this? As I've said earlier, FOMO can be caused by excessive social media checking. So definitely, first is to share updates. If you like to share updates, but do it in a mindful way. Like, not too much, but if you still want to share, go ahead. But don't be like, oh, it's this person is sharing about this, so I have to share. Yep, don't do that. That's too much. Also, focus on your friends more than your acquaintance. Like, sometimes you just meet someone for the first time and you exchange Instagrams, right? And you keep on checking like, oh, my acquaintance, this person that I just met, they went to a seminar, and I feel like I'm missing out because I don't go to the seminar. Like, you don't have to feel that way because you just met the person. It's only acquaintance. They are not your friends. What happens to your friends? They got you reject you. You kind of neglect them in a way. So you should better focus on your friend more, and also use social media in moderation. That's it.
So, how did you enjoy our
Still all in
PowerPoint?
It was very clear and very well organized.
Okay. Miss, how did you experience our presentation?
Pretty insightful. I think I can relate a bit to myself, hopefully not entirely. Straightforward as well. Yeah, overall good.
Thank you. Do you think you'll win the Kahoot?
I'll try my best.
Sorry,
Miss,
here's
how
the-
did you experience our presentation?
I think,
Type
well,
this in.
aesthetically
Here,
it
sure.
was very, the information is also,
The
like
question
you
is
said, it's
here.
very clear and it was easy
Can
to
you
understand.
Yeah.
How did you experience our presentation?
I think it was eye-opening actually. Probably the first time I heard of this word FOMO.
Really?
Ready?
Okay.
Are you still changing your emoticon?
Yeah,
Sure. Okay.
I'm good.
Ready? First. Oh, there. So you need. There you go.
I'm scared.
What is FOMO?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the title. That's the title. Oh. True or false? FOMO is a form of anxiety. One more. Yes, correct. FOMO is a form of anxiety. Next.
Ooh.
I see you.
Next, true or false? A FOMO symptom is not very excessive checking social media and viewing what others are doing. Oh, you guys did not get tricked there. Yes,
I
it's
really
correct.
was. I was like, what?
Yeah, it is a very excessive symptom. Yo.
Whoa.
Okay. It's a quiz. What can FOMO trigger? Okay, this is kind of tricky. Yeah. So actually, everything else they can trigger, but it's more to anxiety, excessive social media checking. Because migraine is like not really. It's just like normal headache. You can, yeah, it's another cause.
Yeah.
It's not because of FOMO.
Whoa.
It's so late.
Next. How many minutes per day do people spend on average on Yes, it's correct. Does anyone remember how many hours that is?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh.
Something minutes.
Approximately.
2 hours, 25 minutes.
No, winning.
What is one of the dangers of FOMO? Yes. Wow, you guys. Wow.
Really
I-
smart.
Very good
really
teacher.
You guys listen pretty well.
Smart. Really smart.
Oh.
It's getting hot here. Next, we have 4 more questions. Select a symptom that matches FOMO. Yeah, actually everything is correct. I just tricked you guys. I just tricked you.
I saw that.
Come on, step back up. Next quiz.
Last 3 questions.
What is a way to recognize FOMO? Every FOMO's perspective. What? Okay. Come on. What is a way to recognize FOMO?
I forgot.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa. Was that a guess? Was that a guess?
Yes.
That was
What
good.
was
No,
the
no,
guess?
I know, but I was slow.
No, I
okay,
wasn't
okay.
guessing.
Sure, man.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. The faster you are, the better scores you get. How to prevent FOMO? Okay, this is so easy. Right?
New homework.
I mean, doing homework can make you forget about what other people are doing. Yeah?
True.
That should have been right.
Right. True or false? Is sharing updates every single day a way to prevent FOMO? It's actually false.
Oh, no way.
Because you get it.
No way.
Okay, let me just make this clear. Sharing it every day is not included as FOMO because, as I said earlier, share it in mindful way. So like, you don't have to share it every single day.
It could be my
Hey,
mind.
I paid attention.
Different things every day, you know.
Exactly.
I mean, this question is.
Miss
Soya bingo.
Soya bean, go. All right, we
I
have. I think we have the last question.
Last one.
Last
Let's
question.
do it.
You should probably get it wrong.
You guys should know this last question.
I'm scared.
I should.
You have to.
Please.
What are our names? What are our names?
Oh wait, no.
I got it right. Oh, who got it wrong?
I read the first two and I was like, oh yeah, that's a.
Oh.
Sorry, I guess you're Coco from that. Plus it matches your top.
I slightly offended, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Let's see who wins this. Who is third place? Yo! Second place.
Soya bean.
Who is it? Who is it? Ba, 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 ba. Hey! Congratulations, we have a prize for you.
Here you go.
That's our thank you. That's
Is that like
to the
McDonald's?
camera, to the camera. Yay!
Wow.
Alright, thank you guys
Thank you
for
so much.